my name is Anton, and today I would like to talk about React polymorphic components. First of all, what React polymorphic components are. Let's check. We have a page and several components on this page. The first one is paragraph, second one is span, and the last one is button. How it was implemented? We have a component body, and we have a special prop S that help us to transform this component into different ways. If your team or you use styled components, you can see this pattern implemented in this library. So you need special wrapper from the styled components, and after that you have a special props S to transform these components. In this example, button can be a link or button. So let's check it. We have two components, and the first one is link and the second one is button. Today I would like to talk how to implement polymorphic component from scratch. Let's go.
I built a simple React component with a few properties. The first property is variant, which I use to generate a special class body and adjust the text size in the CSS. This component extends HTML element, so it inherits all the HTML elements properties like class name, on scroll, on key down, and so on. An interesting pattern is creating a string constant and using it as a tag name. The result is a component with the class name body1 that renders as a D. The next step is adding a special prop called as with an interesting type, element type. So, what is element type? Let's check it. It includes all available tag names, even SVG tags. Now, let's look at our component in action. In the storybook, I created 3 body components with different parameters. We have one instance rendering as a paragraph, another as a span, and the last one as an H1. The next step is to make it more generic and better typed. First, I created a generic type T that should be one of the children in element type. Then, I moved the property as into a separate type and modified the iBody interface to combine several types. Properties of HTML element, as prop, and the local property variant. After these changes, our component still works as before. Next, we'll add a reference to the component. I wrapped the component in forward ref, a standard React wrapper for handling refs. It takes 2 parameters, the component's props and a ref to the HTML element inside the component. The type of ref can be derived from the standard component props with ref type by passing the generic parameter T. This generates the component type with the ref we need. Using brackets, I can extract this type. In Storybook, I added refs to the body components. You can see that each component works well with TypeScript. The 5th step is improving TypeScript by automatically omitting local properties from HTML props. We'll start with a type props to omit, which combines keys from the type as prop and another type. For example, if we have props button and the function onClick, the result will be test props to omit. The type polymorphic component prop has 2 parameters, element type and the custom parameters of the component. This combines several types, props with children, which adds children's props to our component. And native props from component props without ref, excluding the custom props of the component. You can see the result in the test props with children type. Finally, I replaced the component's parameter types with the new type. The final step is creating a basic type and a library for other polymorphic components. Body component type is the basic type of our component. Common utilities for polymorphic components have been moved to a separate file. That's it. If you want a more detailed example, check out my repository linked in the video description, where you can find the source code for the body component and button with different custom props for each type of button. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. See you next time.